10 days. Yep, 10 days, that's all that's left. I said in the last video that time was running out on the Caddy, and it certainly is. I've now got 10 days to get this all finished before it goes off to the body shop. That deadline isn't moving, so let's get into it. Right, first up, I'm gonna clean up both arches ready for my Raptor. So obviously we got wax oil, we've got the old stone chip. So I'm not gonna bare metal it, I'm just gonna clean it up, get the wax oil off, give all this old stone chip a key so it's got something to stick to. So this is a really horrible, messy job, and not one I like doing. Yeah, in hindsight, I probably should have cleaned all this back when I was actually working in the arch. But this is where we're at, and this is what we're doing. So like I said, I'm not bare metaling it. If it's the right thing to do, I don't know. But at the moment, I'm just cleaning this up, giving it a key, and getting all the wax oil off, so that my Raptor will stick. Right, I think I've got that one acceptable. I've just given it a little spray down with brake cleaner. So, just gonna blast a little bit of primer over it. Right, on to the next one. I'm a bit of an idiot really. I should have prepped this all up with the tape and coverings and that after I'd knocked all this back. So I've just gone round and re-taped all the other side because the wind from the grinder's just literally blown all my masking tape away, so never mind, let's crack on. On the driver's side, this one isn't as bad. It looks like because I've done more work in this arch, I've cleaned more of it back. But again, I'm just going over that old stone chip, trying to give it a bit of a key for the Raptor, and removing any wax oil, because it's never going to stick to that. Then a quick clean down with brake cleaner, dry that off with the airline, a little bit of primer, and we're good to go. Right, we're ready for the Raptor. Let's get this mixed up and get some on the motor. Because apart from just having 10 days left, as you can see, it's dark outside. I'm on another late one, so I'm on borrowed time because I can't have that compressor just churning away in the background. You know, you got the old neighbours to think about. Let's do it. Shake vigorously for 2 minutes, it says. At last, something I'm good at. First coat is on, so I just got the heater on behind me there just to speed up the flash off a little bit. But for a first coat, that's looking pretty sweet. I've done the underneath as well, so that's all looking pretty good. Round to the driver's side, and all looking good as well. A couple of little bits you can see I've missed, but we'll get them on the second coat. So I've got about another 20 minutes for that to flash off, and then I'll hit it again. It is the next day. I've just quickly come out here to see how we're looking, see how that's drying. So it seems to have dried all right. Apparently it says 5 to 7 days for it to fully harden. You can feel it's a little bit soft. So this is what it looked like before. Quite a bit of difference there. All that rust gone, all those plates, and looking fresh. So driver's side as well, all looking good. I would say that's a success. So with the Raptor done, we can build this front end back up and get onto something else. Right, there's all our bits ready to go. Got our new arm, disc and shock. Yeah, that coilover will get a good clean up and probably a lick of paint at some point. I won't bother putting the caliper on at this point. We've got no brake line there or anything, so yeah. So let's get this lot onto there. And just like that, it's done. So let's get this back on the ground. We are back on the ground. And I know it hasn't got a wing on it, but it just looks lovely and neat now. So with that done, we're going to move on to the next job, which is going to be this passenger door. So I think I've got a couple of little grotty bits to sort out on it. We'll have a look in a minute. But the main thing here is making sure everything still lines up. Now this wing, that I don't know if it's an aftermarket one or not, but it fitted really bad. So we're going to do a bit of playing about, elongating holes, stuff like that to get that to fit. But yeah, first of all, we need to get this door sorted out, rust free and fitted back up. Let's do it. So these doors have been sitting around for quite a while, so just blowing these down with the airline first, just to clean it up a bit. Then I'm going to take the mirror off, just to make the door a bit easier to handle and lay on the bench. So it doesn't actually fit on my bench, so I'm using the Caddy. So here I'm just removing the paint, trying to reveal any rust that we need to sort out. As you can see here, there is quite a bit of pitting, quite a bit of rust here. So it's quite a weak area that really needs sorted out. I'm going to end up with 1, 2, 3 quite big patches. I think I'm going to get a lot of warping and stuff like that. It's going to take quite a bit to get right. So I've ordered a lower repair panel for this. So for the meantime, let's have a look at the driver's door. So on the driver's door, here's the previous repair I did. I never actually finished it. And there is a couple other spots here that needs attention. So just again, taking back the paint, just to reveal the extent of the rust. After I've done this, I can cut out a couple of little patches, shape them to the door, draw around it, bend this up in the vise, just to get the right angle on there, and then I can cut out my first one. I then repeat this process for this little one here, cut it out, one little spot weld to drill out on the bottom, and that piece is out. And then back and forward, just making sure that fits lovely and flush and tight. Once that's cut out, I can start welding them in. Again, like the other stuff we've done, just going slowly, using the airline to cool it down, just to avoid any heat distortion. And then finally back onto that previous repair I did. So I never finished up this lower edge. So I've just made a piece, welding that into, following the same process. I'm going to pop this door back on. It's a bit of a struggle because I've got quite a tight gap here. But that'll probably be it for this little night shift. Hopefully next chance I get to come back in the old workshop, I'll have the part for the other door. Squeezing into small spaces is not fun with a door. We've got a door. It's amazing how just having that back on completely changes the look of the truck. It even opens and closes. Still waiting for the part for the door to turn up, so I've dragged the wings out of hibernation and I've loosely bolted them up at the moment. The gaps are hideous. They were when I got the truck, but we're gonna have a little play with them, see if we can get them looking halfway decent. Also, I've got the Caddy on some skates, which I can work on this side of it now without having to squeeze down the gap. Ooh, look at my shiny skate. So this is where we're up to gap-wise. It's quite big at the moment, gets a bit tighter there. As you can see, I just need to lift that up to meet the scuttle. I've just elongated those holes, we'll see if this fits any better. I need about 10 arms for this. Well, I think that's as good as I can get that, which, well, it's a bit turd, really. I mean, yeah, it's not great, is it? Might just see if I can trim a little bit more off that inner edge to just put that middle bit back in, because I don't like that lip there. Much swearing, grinding, manipulating, drilling, hammering. I think we've got that somewhere where I'm going to be, well, kind of happy with it. Everything's kind of flush and lining up the best I can get it. We've got a pretty good gap down the bonnet now, around the scuttle. I mean, the gaps are quite big, but they always were. So next, I need to do something about this hideous gap. Right, all lined up and looking good. I'm pretty pleased with how that come out, actually. So all around the scuttle, along the bonnet, all good gaps. So the only thing left to do now on these wings is to weld up the little holes from the trim, because obviously we're deleting that. Quickly plop a bit of weld in there, both sides. I think we got one down the bottom there. That is the holes all welded up and a little bit of primer on them. So yeah, nice easy one, came out all right. So let's move on. Okay, my panel has turned up. Unfortunately, it's one of those clocker-home panels, which are absolute dog dirt. So I think the plan is to use as little amount of it as possible. These profiles, none of them match up. So straight away, I can see this edge here, that's quite a big round on there. This one, obviously, you can see is quite tight. Same on this edge here, that's quite a big round, whereas that one is tight. So I think what we'll do, we'll just take it straight across, wrap it round, probably end it there. That is the piece I'm going to use, so I think we're just going to simply draw around it, cut out the door and weld it in. As always with the Caddy, it's not just a case of weld my piece on. So I've got to sort out that rotten corner I showed you earlier. So there's my first piece going in, and then we'll make up this lip round here, this rotten edge here. So that'll be sorted out when this piece comes round and lips over. And that's all the mess that came out. I've got the corner all fixed, which is nice. Just a couple of little snotty bits of weld to clean up there in a minute. So I think I'm ready to put my outer piece on. So you probably noticed I haven't filmed a lot of the welding and grinding on this. And that is because I just simply haven't got time. This is the last day on this. Obviously, you've seen the timer countdown. So this is the last day. I haven't got any more time to chuck at this because I'm so busy at work and family commitments. The deal with the body shop was get it done for the start of March, which is actually today at the point of filming this. So let's crack on and get the rest of this door fitted. Okay, door is back on and all welded up. Has pulled in a little bit there, but I'll try and manipulate that and bring that back out. But that's great. That's all rot free. So inside corners, both of them are done. Looking sweet. So that is all the welding on the Mk1 Caddy now done. What a journey it has been. Here's what it did look like. So as you can see, it's just everything I touched. There was just hole after rust patch. Yeah, it was a lot worse than I thought it was gonna be. But hey, it's all done now. So I'm sure you can appreciate the work that's gone into this to get it to where it is now. So yeah, what a transformation. But the next time you see this, it should be all painted and ready to fit it back up again with a bit of luck. So that being said, it should be a new project on its way imminently. Other than that, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one.